guys. Yeah, it was Ghost. Ghost is
People in
controlling this
chat,
Let's computer.
the game is about to go live. If you want to put your predictions in chat, I will look at them really quick. And this is kind of your last chance to lock in those predictions. Once a round happens, it's too late. Everyone knows it doesn't count after that.
And we are underway, guys. This is first round. This is going to be the stream team on your CT side versus Exertus on your T side. Round 1, Inferno, right here. Both these teams just trying to fill each other out, playing smart right off the bat. Nobody's going for an extreme push strat here, being very aggressive. They're all just kind of sitting back, seeing if somebody is going to get a little overly aggressive. And we see Pauly actually getting a little aggressive there on Banana. He's probably going to be the first player. And here comes the execute from Exertus, working their way up mid. Kind of halted their progression with only one smoke, and Shots is about to get smoked by Pauly unless he can get the shot off, and Pauly does get the shot off there. So first player down is going to be Shots from Exertus, and that does not bode well for Exertus here. What do you think, man? What do they need to try and adjust here off this pistol round?
I mean, they need to get a pick right now if they want to bring this back. In pistol round, having a man disadvantage is an extreme disadvantage. I mean, you know, obviously they were looking to try to catch a pick right off the bat, and they were unable to find it. It was Pauly who was able to, you know, push down Banana unexpectedly, pick up the kill on Shots. You know, I guess if they were able to get a pick, it would have been worth it. But, you know, I like to stick to, you know, with a group of 5 or at least with a buddy on my pistol rounds, because at least you have the trade potential. And Shots was in an area where really no one could help him. Pauly was able to run away.
Oh, look at that. Pinecone pushes his way all the way through jungle into CT. He's going to make his way into the bomb site, and he's going to get a flank kill right there as the rest of the terrorists execute their way up Banana and get the kill on, I believe that was Pex who just went down right there. Or no, Pauly was the last one. Pex was on top of the box. And Pinecone gets another one, so that is going to be a 2K in pistol round and a 3K right there as he takes down A2Z and cannot... Statutory Ape cannot get the kill there on Flom as 2 terrorists had pushed their way into the construction, and first round is going to go by way of Exertus.
I'm going to be honest, I did not even see Pinecone creeping up that far. I have no idea how he got there. I don't know if he went through...
That was all through a
CT,
jungle.
or if... Wow, I mean, wow, it was just a really smart play. Pinecone sneaking in position and working with it. A lot of times, especially, I guess maybe I'm just talking from personal experience, good flanks often don't pay off because they leave players in vulnerable positions. But no, he was able to pick up the 2 players in the site, and I think a third eventually catching Rotator. So great round from Pinecone bringing that back.
Yeah, definitely. That was an amazing push there. Came through jungle and or arch, whatever you would like to call it. Worked his way through there, all the way into CT. We had camera on him as soon as he hit CT spawn. Just watched him walk all the way behind Pex, who was on top of spools trying to shoot down at players working their way up Banana. And there was actually a 3-player stack there at the beginning of the round for the CTs at B, and they're rotating out there. You're going to full rotate and commit back to A, and it looks like it's possibly going to be a good commit here, as it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 of the terrorists working up mid right now. One gets spotted. That's Flom's taking shot right now at Statutory Ape. He peeks out. Going to peek one more time with that 5-7. Going to try and get a lucky headshot here. Flom is still down mid. Here comes the push. That's going to be OCT who gets 1. Gets 2, actually. He takes down Statutory Ape and a Dren. And here is the rest of the CTs stacked up. They all have to reload right there. And Flom is able to capitalize on that with his Galil getting a headshot on 1. And then Pex goes down. So only A2Z left alive, who's got to try and rotate down mid. He's got a player directly behind him, though. That's the number 7. That is going to be... Actually, Flom still lurking right there, still trying to get this kill off. A2Z does have a Galil. He's going to try and get some damage here, and wisely just going to try and run away and save. But I expect Exertus to be hunting here. They are a very happy hunting team when it comes to savers, and he got spotted. So A2Z in a bad position now. Flom should have saw him, but he's not
sure
acting like he did.
Did get spotted, yeah. It's weird. I wasn't looking at Flom. Did he actually cross Flom's screen? Did you see him on Flom's screen?
I wasn't on Flom's screen, but Flom...
But yeah, he was definitely in a position where he should have seen.
Looked like he was looking right at him.
Yeah, look at that. A2Z gonna get away scot-free. Good for him.
And he does. He saves the gun. So 2 rounds now for Exertus.
Yeah, that round I think Exertus had the exact right idea with the guns. They stayed tight. They left the bomb in a neutral position where they could protect it from anywhere, and they just kind of waited to feel out the CTs. Eventually, they had to make something happen. The CTs were also playing a similar passive setup, and they were able to feel them out, find that there was a stack there, get the kills, and then able to swing the bomb in B when the players rotated. And it looks like they're going to be doing something similar, throwing the bomb in a neutral position again. You really just don't want to get caught with nades out. A pushing CT team is a scary CT team if you're not ready.
Yeah, dropping that bomb in mid, good play like you're talking about. Neutral position, able to rotate back and grab it. Never going to leave the bomb out at a forced area, like completely up banana. Like as we see right there, your number, I believe that's 6 and 9 who are on top of each other. So that's Shots and Glorin actually on top of each other at the banana. If the bomb died up there, it'd be a hard position to get. CTs could collapse on top of the banana and lock that down very easily. But they leave it at the bottom of mid where an easy rotate can hold it. A little bit harder to pick that unless you got an op. And it looks like we have we have 3 of the terrorists in the apartments right now. It looks like Oct is going to push his way out of Boiler Room. No, he's still going to just lurk right there. Flom is going to drop back and go towards the bomb. Actually, Flom and your number 9, who's Lauren. Pinecone tries to get up into the site. Can't get the kill off. A2Z actually makes up for the fact that he got killed at the end of that, or actually used that gun that he saved. Excuse me, wrong round I was thinking of. But OCT does get a kill on Statutory Ape over at the A bomb site. Rotated out with that bomb in the neutral position. Was able to get into A. And now it's a 3 versus 3 as the bomb goes down in the middle of A. One player into the pit. The rest in the site. Just kind of trying to get some picks off early to get some damage down. And if you were the counter-terrorist team here, would you be going with this 2-player onto the truck side?
Yeah, definitely. You want to play a buddy system somewhere. I think 3 players in one direction just, it doesn't allow them to stay as flexible as they need to. By pinching on both sides, it basically just makes them harder to kill. And, with 3 players up, 2 players have to go in one direction, 1 has to go in the other run. I didn't see which way they set it up. I would have liked to put the 2 Galils together and then the 1 AK, because the 1 AK has the 1 AK power.
Yes.
But, it didn't really matter ultimately. They're going to be able to buy up this round, and this gun round is going to mean a lot for the stream team. They're going to have to break the momentum that Exertus is now accruing.
Yes, big round here. A lot of people like to say, oh, game's over, 3-0, but this is very important here. This is the first all-buy round. Actually, Pauly, Adren, and Pex don't have head armor. Statutory Ape either. I wonder, I didn't get to take a peek at their money before the round started, but they don't have head armor right now. So, on the other side of things, though, Exertus, full AKs, nades, and head armor, so they have the advantage with the armor ability right now, or the ability to have armor on. That doesn't make sense, but they have head armor on currently.
Yeah, the CTs last round pretty much got all the Galils down that there were to take down. Of the 3 remaining 3 living terrorists, 2 of them had AKs. So I'm pretty sure they're confident that all the terrorists are going to have AKs, and they do. So head armor is not really a necessity unless they're getting spammed.
Yes, but it does help. Given that 1 tap to the face is not going to do any good with the head armor. But still better, at least if they have to spray and pull out a pistol, you have a little bit more protection than not having it. So no head armor there. They're just going to work with their rifles. 2 silenced, 3 regular rifles. And Exertus is playing very, very slow here. Not getting really aggressive, working on those picks. And it's worked so far. Let's see if it works on the first gun round. As I say that, though, Oct tries to push his way up through jungle. Adren was there waiting with Statutory Ape. They get the kill off, and the T's are going to be working their way over to B. It looks like Glorin is going to try and do that CT rotate right there. He's going to be caught, though, in the connector as he gets traded out by Adren. Pinecone gets an entry into the B site. Flom also gets the remaining player in there. That's Pex. But we have Adren with a 2K right now. Pinecone with a kill. Flom with a kill also. And Adren is already into the construction, working up extremely fast here. A2Z is up banana also. There goes A2Z. Flom with a 2K now on the round. And Adren has to work by himself in the bomb site. Gets peeked out from new box by Shots and goes down. So first gun round is going to go to Exertus, and the score is now 4-0.
In the first pistol round, the CTs were able to get just a long distance pick or an unanswered pick. One of the things that was a key to victory that I talked about before the game. They've been unable to do that since. Even with the pistols and on the non-gun rounds, they were basically doing passive setups. I'd like to see them maybe take a risk now. They've done the passive setups. They've yet to have success. Maybe try mixing it up. Throw a smoke in mid. Get a little looser than normal and try to catch the other team off guard.
Yeah, round number 5 is underway here. Same play again, though. Exertus playing very slow, able to work these picks, and actually just I think they wait down to about a minute to somewhere in the 50-second range, and just wait and execute B, try and send guys up mid and wrap through CT, and it looks like they might be setting up for that again. 3 players up top mid, 2 towards Banana, and they're going to try and peek out and get a kill right there. A2Z is actually peeking out from behind that column there, and that might have actually been set up for him to get peeked on. Statutory Ape hiding in the corner. Flom doesn't see him. Flom still doesn't see him. Now he does. And if Statutory Ape was a little bit faster, he probably could have got that kill off on the side of Flom. But Flom ended up picking up 2. Pinecone. Glorin also getting a kill. So now all we have left is Adren hiding in the smoke right there. Glorin spots him. He did have a P250, not able to get any damage off or the kill at the end of that round. So terrorist team Exertus is able to take 5 rounds.
So the stream team is going to get another chance at a gun round that, once again, they desperately need. They desperately need to break the momentum of Exertus. But I like how Exertus is playing in a very non-committal kind of way. They're dropping the bomb in neutral location, and they're willing to just kind of find a pick and pick and roll. They're not putting all their eggs in one basket, and so far it's been working for them.
Exertus trying to claim another round here. Pinecone getting aggressive, takes down Adren, gets traded out by Pauly at the end of that. So a 1-1 trade here. As you see, still Pex not rocking hit armor. A2Z, Statutory Ape, and Pauly, on the other hand, have it. And there's actually a 2-player stack CT-wise on top. And oh, that was Pex getting a nice double right there. That's Oct and Shots both going down to him. So Pex has a 2K on the round. Only player left alive on CT side who has a kill here. A2Z is still lurking over there. They're going to try and collapse on top of this bomb as Glorin is down at Banana. And then Flom is on the hard flank right now. He's going to be rapping from CT. I would expect, yeah, the number 4 player, A2Z, should be going back behind New Box to watch his CT spawn for his teammates here. And there is absolutely no reason why Exertus is not going to go for this right here.
No, they should have plenty of money in the bank. And looking at the money, they all have 6,000 or more. A2Z is actually about to catch Flom if Flom peaks. Hopefully he doesn't change his mind for whatever reason.
And we're going to have our camera moving back and forth. The number 9 player, Glorins, is also very close. Don't want to miss the action. He's going to peek out. He's going to get 1, actually, before he gets traded out right there. So only Flom left alive. Flom's going to try and fight here. He does have a chance at this. 30 seconds left on the round. He's just got to kill A2Z and Statutory Ape. Going for the bomb plan is going to be almost impossible here. He's got to get both of these kills, and hiding behind the New Box is A2Z, who actually heard Flom in the sight, so A2Z should be able to pick him off right here. And there he goes. Steps out with the silenced M4, allowing his team to pick up their first round. So score is 5-1, and Exertus still has the lead.
The CTs that round did a great job of basically playing off each other's setups. Even on that last kill, one of his teammates, one of A2Z's teammates, a CT, was able to throw a flash from that allowed him to take down Flom. They were able to help each other from pretty much all areas. And that round, Pex did something that I pretty much called for. He pushed up to sandbags, which is something they haven't done this game. And also, similarly, this is the first time we're seeing Exertus do an all push. So let's see if it pays off. They actually got the first 2 opening picks, so it might.
If Pauly did not have a grenade out right there, he would have been able to get a lot more damage off. Only able to get 1. That was Pinecone he took down, but it's a 3 versus 4 in this round. Pauly's got to try and get some damage off. Statutory Ape gets taken down trying to push in. A2Z trades out Flom right there. Glorins is really close, and so is Shots working into the site. So we have Pauly and A2Z, both CTs trying to work up into the site right now. They're both just right there on top of it. And wow, look at how how close they just came to passing right next to each other. That was the number 4 and your number 9 player. That was Glorin and A2Z passed right by each other at the connector. And wow, A2Z was able to just work his way down the Banana, save his gun. But Exertus picks up another round. Score is now 6-1.
2 of Exertus's players actually died right there at the end. They really did not have a lot of HP combined. I think it was between the 3 of them, a combined 24 HP. With another 10 seconds on the clock, maybe that round could have come together for the CTs, but unfortunately the brute force from Exertus was enough to give them a large enough opening in the site to defend the site for as long as they needed to.
Anyways, we are into round number 8 now. Exertus looking to try and keep the momentum going here. They have won a few rounds in a row here. Actually, I do believe they actually won. They won their first 5 in a row, lost 1. Now they just win another one. But A2Z finally gets an opening kill there. That's Shots who goes down. So the player advantage here is for the stream team, excuse me, I was getting lost there on camera for a second, but now only one player is over at A, as the terrorists look like they're going to be pushing their way in up middle and alt mid through the apartments actually, and the rest of the CTs are working down banana, and Pinecone's going to peek down and he's going to get caught. No, he does not get caught. Adren was not able to get the shot off. A2Z was not either. Pinecone with a 2K, going for a 3K. Flom closes that out with the last remaining kill on Banana. That's Pauly who goes down to him. So now we have Statutory Ape left by himself in the pit on the lurk here. Glorens is on top of him, though. He should know there's somebody over there, and he's getting very curious about it, and he does. So Exertus picks up a 7th round.
The stream team was on a save that round, so I really can't fault them for, you know, basically all getting shredded on Banana, but I like where their head's at with that play. That's something that, you know, they haven't really shown Exertus that much of. Really, the only round that they won was the round where they played it, you know, a little more unconventionally. So even though it didn't work out that round, I like where their head's at. I'd like to see them continue to do that. You know, like this round, they're stacking B for seemingly no reason. And I like that. Actually, the reason is that they are still on pistols. They lost a bunch of rounds in a row. They finally won one, and because they lost immediately after that, it really hurt their economy. So they're on a double save. I now see why they're stacking. But if they were to do that on a regular gun round, I mean, it wouldn't pay off for them. But I like the unconventional play.
True. And right there we watch Pinecone get flashed after he gets a kill there. Pauly on the trade out, who quickly gets traded out by shots. And here comes the push. Statutory Ape with the CZ75 auto. Takes Flom down right there. Glorin rotates back and is able to catch Statutory Ape. So the bomb is going to move up. A2Z is right on top of shots. Can he get the damage off? And he does. Gets the kill. Drops the bomb. It is now a 2 versus 2. Adren and A2Z versus Glorins and Oct. Bomb is going to be down mid. Adren does have a gun. A2Z 5 HP. Only with a CZ75. Glorin makes his way down. Oct is making his way down towards the bomb. Is able to pick off Adren, who peeks out. And then Glorin snaps back around to see A2Z below the balcony window and get the kill on him. And Exertus is up 8-1 here. And these rounds are just slipping away from the stream team right now.
Absolutely. At this point, I'm sure the terrorists are ecstatic that they have, you know, 8 rounds under their belt. I'm, you know, pretty confident that they are going to pick up a lot more. And at this point, more rounds is just gravy for them.
Yeah, definitely. Anything else they can get to stack their side? I know I talked to you about it before, but what is your comfort net T side on this map?
You know, 6, 7, 8, anything around there, and I'm super comfortable. If they can, you know, pick up 10, 11, or even 12, I think they'll have no problem cinching it up.
And it looks like Exertus is trying to get their 9th round here, trying to get some picks off. But the CT team of the stream team actually has guns now. Still, Peck's not rocking the head armor here, trying to get some damage off. Looks like a little bit of a trade there. I do believe that was shots up on top of the box. The damage, though, goes in favor of Pex, who doesn't take quite as much as shots does. And look at this boost right here, trying to see if there's somebody up into the site behind the new box, and actually just firing over the top of the corner towards the back, back of Banana entrance into B, trying to get damage there. And it looks like 2 of the players are going to execute back up into Banana, and they're going with this 2-3 split. Exertus is working this 2-3 very, very well here. 2 players up Banana, 3 over towards A. Those A guys trying to rotate their way into the jungle. And look at that pick there from Adren. Caught that at the end. Takes down Oct, who was pushing up mid, trying to get a pick on him. Adren was a little bit faster with the op, though. 1 more player is going to be in the boiler, and the terrorists are rotating back to just try and do a full B take, it looks here. Pinecone peeks in, trying to get some damage off. Pauly was waiting for him, though, and gets the kill. And now Exertus is pushing with no smokes, just barreling their way into B here. I don't think I would be trying to do this against a team like the stream team, but actually 1 kill goes off. No, Pex is able to get that. Flom trades him, though, and then Pauly gets Flom down. So Glorin, last player alive, he's going to get the plan off 1 versus 3 right here. Can he make it happen later?
I would be extremely impressed if he did. He only has 10 HP, and there he goes. He goes down to Adren. Didn't have a lot of HP to work with, and the CTs were rapidly closing in on him. So, you know, really, it would have been an incredible play if he pulled it off. And that was the 2nd time, I believe, that we've actually seen Exertus attempt to take B with no smokes, and it's the 2nd time that they've been punished because there was a CT that they weren't expecting in CT. I'm not sure if those are kind of on-the-fly moves that they're deciding to do, or if that's their game. I cannot imagine it's their game plan. I don't know why anyone would want to take a site with without maximum cover. But, you know, it's the 2nd time they do it, and the 2nd time they've been punished for it. if they were to, maybe smoke off that CT side or throw some flashes or nades or any kind of deterrent, I think that round easily could have gone the other way.
Oh, a Trend getting a nice nice initial pick on the round with that op, taking down shots, and it looks like your terrorist team is going to be executing over there. A2Z pops into the apartments, is only able to get... Oh, wrong button. Is only able to get one right there. Wow, that's twice. It's only able to get one at the end of that. Glorens gets the kill off, and that was absolutely horrible. Can't believe that just happened. Statutory Ape closes out the round, and the stream team is able to get 3 rounds.
So the stream team is seemingly now able to pick up some momentum. They won 2 rounds in a row, which keeps their money back on track. As we saw before, if you lose a bunch of rounds in a row and then you win one and then you proceed to lose, it really messes up your economy. So at this point, their economy isn't fully out of the woods yet. They still have some players with 1,200, 1,300. But I think if they win this round and keep as many guns as they can, they will be looking pretty good to at least even the score up a little bit.
Round 12 underway here. Exertus going back to that slow play 2-3 split that they normally work here. It works out. Shots is able to get some damage off on Pauly, get the kill on him, and here comes the rotate back, and they're just going to go full out B here. No one is going to be going through jungle, and Pex is going to be left by himself to try and fight against a bunch of terrorists here. He gets 1 kill right there. That's Shots who goes down. Glorens is still going to lurk up mid to try and prevent anybody from on the hard flank right now, and Statutory Ape is rotated back. So it's a 3 versus 4. Numbers are in favor of the terrorist team Exertus here, and they're just stacked up at the top of Banana looking to see if anyone's going to push them, and they might even just try and pretend like they're going to fake back. No, they're going to commit to it fully into B right now. They just strafe across right there. Statutory Ape is coming from CT side. He should be able to see Oct, and he doesn't see Oct right there. I believe he was partially blind still. Here comes the push into the site. Oct actually gets that headshot jumping right there on Pex, takes him down. Pinecone gets the kill on Statutory Ape, and now we only have A2Z left alive by himself. He's going to get a good shot or a good chance right there to take down 2 terrorists at the top of Banana. Not able to get the kill there. Flom kills him at the end of that round. So your terrorist team Exodus now has 9 rounds.
And that round, they were able to use their smokes to their advantage. I know there was a CT playing CT, and the smoke didn't exactly fully cover that main entrance, but it gave them enough cover to get in the site, overwhelm Pex, and be able to get the bomb down with a proper amount of CTs left alive to cover the bomb. And because of that, they were able to rack up a win. And now the stream team not looking so hot economically. They lost all their guns that round and didn't win. 2 FAMASs, 1 on A2Z, 1 on Pex. Statutory Ape with no main rifle.
Yeah, we are into round 13 now. It is getting into dire straits for these guys. They need to win everything they can on CT side here. Otherwise, they're going to be having a very, very hard T side. Flom looks, and he looks right past Adren. Adren doesn't go for the kill on him. Opts for Oct, who was actually looking at him initially. Flom was able to turn back around, though, and get the trade out there, as Pex also gets a FAMAS kill right there. Pex pushes out in between 2 terrorists. That's going to be Glorens and Pinecone, who he just pushed in between. But it's now a 3 versus 2 Pinecone Glorens versus Pauly, A2Z, and Statutory Ape. Bomb is going to get planted in A here, and let's see which side gets the double here, 2-player-wise. 1 is already up. A2Z is peeking initially, gets some damage off right there on Pinecone, gets him down, so only 1 player left alive. That is going to be your number 9 player of Glorens, who gets 1, trying to fight for 2, gets 2, can't get the 3rd one to clutch the round. Statutory Ape gets the final kill and takes him down, and is able to defuse the bomb and win the round for his team. So A2Z got 2 kills there, and Glorens got 3. So, but that is 4 rounds now for your CT side, the stream team.
Ultimately, it didn't matter because the counter-terrorists had the man advantage and were able to overwhelm the terrorists that were in the site. But in that situation, we saw all 3 players basically coming from the same direction. They weren't splitting like we talked about earlier in the game when the CTs tried to retake. And actually that round they had slightly more success because they were able to overwhelm the terrorists that they knew were pinned in the site. So, maybe that working together as a 3-man squad is actually in fact better than, doing the buddy system. I guess just we get to, it's nice being able to see the professional teams adapt and try multiple different things within one game. But it's not really gonna matter because the terrorists open up the B site with a vengeance.
All three of the B players were taken down. Pauly and Pex got taken down really fast. Adren was left to try and fall back in the site and try and defend there from Sandwich. Didn't work out for him. Was able to get taken down by one of the terrorists. So only Pinecone is dead. Shots has got a 2K on the round. Flom gets his first kill on this round, and Glorens with the other one. So now only A2Z is left. He's going to wisely try and get out of here. And here comes the hunt. As you can see on the screen there, we have 3 of the terrorists already in CT spawn, just all over the top of him, getting there. And he's going to get spotted right here. Flom is going to be right in front of him. Can he get the damage off? No, just sprays wildly and jumps around the corner, and he's going to peek out, and he is so lucky he didn't die.
Wow.
How did he not die?
I have no idea how he didn't die, but he did a great job of keeping his head up, actually picking up a frag after the bomb exploded. So that terrorist got 0 money for the round and lost his money. That was a heads-up play by A2Z, albeit extremely ballsy.
And we are underway with your final round of the half here. Oh man, that's bad. Stop. I can see you on screen laughing and it's making me laugh. But we are underway, round 15, final round of the half, and the stream team had to buy out with everything they could here to try and salvage this final round and make this a 10-5. But guns in the hand of Exertus. Oct gets the first kill, Shots gets one, Adren and Statutory Ape are both down. A2Z trying to fight from the pit with that M4A1 Nitro right there. Gets 1 kill. That's a good one on Flom. Oh, that push through the smoke after that bad flash. Pex goes down to Glorin. A2Z still fighting from the pit. Gets 1 as Pinecone trades him out. And then Pauly, last player left on the CT side. He's got to fight against 2 terrorists here with the bomb planted in A to try and make this happen. And it's going to be a tough one. He has to go for it no matter what. No saving this round. Oct ends up getting the kill on him. And that's going to be an 11-4 first half in favor of Exertus, and that is going to be a very, very hard thing to come back from if you're the stream team.
Definitely. I mean, pretty much ever since they lost the pistol, they were unable to gain any sort of momentum. They did a good job of picking up rounds when they needed to, but I'm not sure if 4 will be enough. I think if they're going to make this comeback, as the chat I'm sure really wants, they need this pistol round. They need the pistol round, and they need the 2 subsequent rounds.
They definitely need to get this entry round right here to allow themselves a little bit of breathing room, as they will have an advantage if they get the first round, because they will be able to buy SMGs. Then third round, as long as there is no surprise buy from Exodus. And look at them pushing down Banana right now. There's all just flying down Banana. Only 1 is up top mid. First kill goes to A2Z though, opening up the round. Exodus is going to be pushing Flom with a flawless headshot right there on Pauly up mid. Statutory Ape also gets 1, and the rest of the terrorists are going to come up T-stairs and work their way over into B, and there goes the rotate right there as Pex covers the flank, gets 1 kill off. He's got 1 more to beat. That's going to be Glorens, and he does beat him. Wow, that was a dirty headshot right there. Flom left alive by himself. He's got to fight against these 4 terrorists to try and get some kills here. He gets 1 kill. He's already got 2 headshots on the round, trying to make it a third one. Can't make it a third, so 2K for Flom and a 2K for Pex there.
So that round we saw the CT team, now Exertus, basically pushing aggressively with their pistols and trying to get in the face of iBuyPower. Or not iBuyPower, excuse me, the stream team. I see Adren, I see the logo, I think iBuyPower, but no, it's the stream team. And that was basically the opposite of how the stream team played their CT pistol round, and seemingly neither one worked. So I'm beginning to think that just the Glock, the 20 bullets, the close range pressure, it's just a, I don't know, I find it to be a far superior gun. I honestly, I think in general, pistol rounds tend to be in favor of the terrorists. And both terrorist teams picked them up when they needed them.
And this should be an interesting anti-eco here for your terrorist team. They got to try and do everything they can not to lose these guns and lose this round here. They do not want to get smoked out by P250s and CZ75s. Looks like even a 5.7, 2 5.7s in there. So 2 5.7s, a P250, and 2 CZ75s. They don't want to lose. And already 1 goes down. Shots is going to be running for that gun right there. Oh, it does not get another kill off, so that's a 1-1 trade and 1 gun that has to be rebought. Shots goes down. Pauly gets taken out for that one, which is not going to be helpful for them, as he's going to have to rebuy or hope somebody upgrades next round so he doesn't have to spend any more money and risk losing that third round. But a good play so far from Shots on that very aggressive push out apartments. And another player is pushing out apartments right now. That's your number 9. That's going to be Glorens doing the same kind of thing right now. He's going to push out apartments. Statutory Apes right there. I don't know if they saw each other. Now they definitely did. So he's going to try and get away with his pistol as he gets spotted. They just work their way directly into A. Here comes the bomb plant. Only one CT close. And I don't understand why they weren't rotating yet from B, as Glorens did see a bunch of terrorists work their way up mid. He saw at least 2, I'm pretty sure, work their way up mid.
I know he saw one. I'm not sure if he saw the second one. But the number 7 player actually did start to cheat over when he saw that player, so I think they knew something was up, but they didn't want to get faked out.
They didn't want to fully commit. A2Z from the pit, working that Galil, gets that kill off. Only 2 CTs remaining, Glorens and Oct, and they're just going to bail out of there. Glorens should have a gun. He's going to run away. Oct gets a kill right there. No, Oct gets damage off, excuse me. It sounded like that was just a complete destroy of Pex's face. But Glorens does save that Galil, and that is going to be big for them coming into this round. It looks like they're going to buy pistols again around that gun and try and get an eco out of this.
Yeah, Glorens is going to have to get a pick here if he wants to, pick up this round. An eco here would be huge for Exertus, especially since it's no kind of surprise by its guns versus pistols. But who knows? If they happen to just catch the terrorists in a bad position, Glorens, gets a nice spray down. Next thing you know, the round is completely different. But no, Adren taking down Oct to open up the round for the terrorists.
Big initial kill there for Adren, giving them the man advantage, and I lost my overlay in the middle of that. I'm going to have to restart after this, or I don't want to do it in the middle of the game, but I'll leave it up for now. So it looks like the big man advantage is going to go to your terrorist team. They're down quite a few rounds here, though. Score is 11-6. Exertus up. And Adren with a nice headshot right there on shots, shooting over towards the balcony area. Gets that off. Pex gets a kill. Statutory Ape also gets it. So now it is going to be a 5 versus 1 here, as one remaining player is going to lurk down at the bottom of banana. Bomb's going to be planted over there in A. So let's snap over to that final CT. That's going to be Pinecone. Going to try and get some damage off here on Pex. Can't get the kill. And that is going to be a 7th round now for the stream team, who are catching up a little bit here. They're not dead yet. They're clawing their way back out of this large hole.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the comeback is real yet per se, but it's currently like it's Frankenstein. They have them on the thing. They're waiting for the lightning to fully revive their comeback. And I think, oh, my radar is super messed up right now, but I think the lightning that this Frankenstein monster needs is a gun round. They need to shut down Exertus right now, use their guns to their advantage, and take economic control.
This will be an extremely big gun round, as it was in the first half. And look at that, Shots just able to get some damage off through there. I believe that was Pauly who took the brunt of that damage. Glorens going to be peeking right here. Glorens gets the headshot, though. Nice peek headshot right there into the boiler room. And Pex runs out, turns his back to the guy that's under porch on Tennis side, and gets a lot of damage done to him also. And the terrorists are going to rotate their way back down into the bottom of mid, try and work back towards B, and already one of the CTs is smelling it out. That's your number 9 player. He is just going to back up into the connector, work through Arch, and back over towards B, having a feeling that the terrorists are just going to completely drop out here. And slowing it down wisely is the stream team. I think this is what they need to do here. They need to slow this back down, try and see if they can get an aggressive play here from Exertus, and work off that pick.
Definitely, and because they got picked early on, they're going to have a man disadvantage, and you really don't want to push anything if you have a man disadvantage. It only makes it harder for yourself.
And I am aware the overlay is messed up. All I can do is try and restart, so there's nothing I can do to try and bring it back right now, guys. Can't reset it through console, so we're just going to have to try and deal with it until I can restart the game. But A2Z gets an opening kill right there, and Oct is holding so well, getting 2. Flom on the backup. Glorens shuts it down at the end of that to get themselves a 12th round. So breaking those round streaks right there is going to be huge for Exertus. Not allowing the stream team to put together 4 rounds in a row is definitely going to hurt the money a little bit. They should be able to still buy on this round, and it looks like they did buy.
Yeah, definitely. Winning the pistol round on terrorist side is obviously an important round, but if you don't get ecoed on the following rounds, your economy is looking pretty good. It sets you up pretty nicely to continue to win rounds. Even if you lose one, it's no big deal. But that round, Exertus looked really good. If I were the stream team, I'd be a little concerned, and I would look to, keep mixing it up, try to do something that they're not ready for.
And we are into round 20 now out of 30. Exertus is up right now. The score is 12-7, and they're taking hold. And once again, guys, those of you that are wondering about it, not able to bring the HUD back without restarting the game. Nothing I can do about it. Some error. So Royer's gonna have to deal with it right now. Statutory Ape opens up the round, though. This is very good here. The stream team is able to open up these rounds, getting an initial kill. They just can't seem to keep it going. Oh, Statutory Ape's gonna get killed through the window. Shots in a good position to peek down right there. He's looking for Paulie as he heard him. Paulie's trying to get the shot off on him. Shots is not allowing it to happen, though. Still 100 HP in a gunfight with Paulie right there, and wins that battle. So now 2 players down is the terrorist team, the stream team, gonna try and get up mid. Oct was right there waiting on Arch side to take a Dren down, and the bomb is gonna rotate back out, trying to run away. There's 3 CTs up at the top of A, only 1 at B here, and it looks like the terrorists are still gonna commit to try and work up mid. I don't think I would try and do this if they had X-ray, they would know for sure there's only 1 at B. And they're gonna,
yes.
They're gonna come around.
It's gonna work out for them. I don't know who that was, but one of the CTs rotates away just as the terrorists are peeking. They're able to get it. Oh man, A2Z hits a great shot. Now it's a 2v1 by the A site. I'll let you take over. This round really changed quickly.
Oh, Shots is going to get that shot off, and he does. He takes down Pex right there. Now it is going to be a 1 versus 2 clutch here. We have the number 4 player trying to gunfight right now. Oh, both CTs are working together. That buddy system that you were talking about earlier. Close. Pinecone and Shots is going to come up. Pinecone's going to move their way up, and oh, A2Z not able to get the damage off. That would have been an awesome clutch right there. The CTs do have a kit, so they're going to be able to defuse this and earn themselves a 13th round. So Exertus is still up 13-7.
I'm being told by the chat that G might work.
G does absolutely nothing.
I remember that being an attempted solution in the past. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's a GoTV glitch, but we'll move past it. After this game, we will reset and we'll reboot the game, fix it for the next game. It won't be messed up there. And this round, the stream team is actually going to be buying up again, pretty much going for broke. I see a Galil on them and not a lot of nades. They're looking to shoot their way out of this one.
Trying to work through the middle area right now. It looks like they're going to go back to a split. There's going to be 4 between mid and alt mid. The remaining player on the T side is going to be working banana. Nope, dropping back down into mid. It looks like a 5 heavy trying to work their way up mid. The 7 player right there, Flom, is going to be the first one. Flom's going to get some damage off. He's going to get one. Glorin gets the other one, and here comes the rotate. Go back over there. Statutory is trying to get some kills. Paulie picks up 2 right there, and it's going to be a 2 versus 3. Oct and Pinecone are in CT. The remaining CT is actually in apartments. He's going to be in a good position if he actually works his way back down through Boiler Room. He's going to get a nice flank here on Statutory Ape, which would be absolutely horrible for the stream team's chances of trying to win this round. 2 versus 3 is winnable. 1 versus 3 is going to be a very, very tough sell here. And that number 6 player is actually peeking out through the balcony. That's going to be Shots. And here comes the plant right here. Statutory Ape's got to get up close to try and defend. Gets Shots down. Now it's a 2 versus 2. Pinecone works out of the library, trying to get inside there and not allow the terrorists to get any more rounds. Pinecone gets 1 kill. Statutory Ape slides out too far. Oct was pushing from around. He just got up on top of the moto area, just crossed over what used to be the bridge, and then gets the damage off and the kill. So that's going to be 14 rounds to 7 in favor of Exertus.
Allowing Pinecone to get that close in the site was definitely an error. I lost track of who was who. I think it was it? No, it was Statutory Ape who was around the truck area. It would have been nice to see him, peek it just for a second, get some information. I don't think either team has had a scope, pretty much all game, so you can peek confidently knowing that the other team won't be opping. Even if they have, an AK or an M4, they'd have to put together an incredible shot to have killed him. And because of it, Pinecone was able to creep up and overwhelm the player who I believe was Paulie in the site.
We are into round 22 here. This is a good shot for Exertus to be able to lock up those 15 rounds and guarantee themselves the overtime. The terrorists, the stream team, are going to do everything they can to try and come out of this. They need a large comeback, and this would be a good round to get themselves some footing on their way back to the comeback, but it's going to be tough sledding here. That number 7 player is right up on top of the action. That's going to be Flom. 2 players are actually in the apartments already. Paulie is going to make a 3rd player in the apartment. No, it's only... Paulie is only the 2nd player, excuse me. He just actually dropped back a little farther. So the rest of the T's are going to be on top of Banana. You got your number 2, your number 4, and 5 players. So looks like Pex is actually into the Boiler Room now. So he moved his way back over there, trying to work that Boiler Room. Looks like a Dren got a nice little bit of damage off on Pinecone. Pushes him down to 70, taking a little armor off also. So trying to get a pick at the top of Banana. Pinecone wisely drops back into the site where he has cover. He's going to be playing with his teammate Oct in the back. Lawrence rotates from CT, actually out of the arch side into CT. They're trying to get damage. 1 player on top of Spools. Perfect position. Trying to get more damage. That's Oct. He gets one. Gets traded out by Statutory Ape. Gunfire from Glorins just sprayed through the smoke, trying to stop anybody from making it up the stairs. Pinecone is over in Emo. Gets spotted by Statutory and his teammate. Now Glorins working through the construction site. Gets damaged through the spools to take down Statutory Ape. Shots on the rotate. 2 players are already up. That's going to be Flom. Shots gets a nice shot into Emo. So only 2 terrorists left alive. 1 on the flank right there. Adren very low. Adren goes down to Shots with a couple kills on the round now. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 here. Peck's trying to get the damage off. Can't get the damage off. Glorins is able to clutch that as we take a peek at the scoreboard.
Yeah, Glorins and Shots worked really well off of each other right there. Making sure that he could defuse comfortably. I don't think at any point he even looked like he was going to come off the bomb. And unfortunately, because of the lack of money on the T side, Pex didn't even have a he grenade or anything to throw at the bomb. Had he thrown a grenade or something like that at the bomb and deterred the diffuser, I think that was definitely a winnable round. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to bring it together, and it puts Exertus in a really good position to wrap this up nicely. 16-7 is not too shabby.
Definitely, they're going to try and win as many rounds as they can here and try and fight for the tie here. The Stream team, their only option is to win out every single round from here on out to be able to fight to trying to go into overtime here. But Exertus has been playing so well, using their shots extremely good. Man, Shots has been shooting good right now. He got a couple headshots off at the end of that. Oct is shooting well also. Oct makes a push off the banana though, which opens that up. Statutory Ape, oh man, if they would have just pushed banana right there, they could have been in and getting some damage downrange towards CT side. Not able to do it though, and 2 of the CTs rotate out of B, or rotate out of A into B there, and the other CTs are just going to be hiding inside of A. Actually, 1 up in the apartments. That's going to be Shots, who gets damage off on Polly. Gets the kill right there. So now they got a kill over at A. They're going to be trying to push down Banana. Oh, look at that gunfight right there. Glorins actually got A2Z at Banana. Drops the bomb down there. I don't think he saw the bomb. Otherwise, he probably would not have ran away from that. I would imagine he would have tried to smoke a nade down.
It was too far down.
Yeah, so not able to see the bomb, and it looks like your other Ts are going to work their way back up mid. There's 2 CTs waiting really close, and your number 8 players on the rotate through CT. Pinecone's going to be right there in Arch. He's going to see Pex. Can't get the kill right there. Pex is able to kill him. Statutory Ape is going to be pushing right there. Flom inside the site. Shots over there. Oh, they're going to push directly into Glorin. Glorin is going to get 1. Not able to get Pex, though, so Pex has the bomb. 12 seconds in here. He's got to get this bomb into the site and get the plant off, and it's going to be cutting it extremely close.
He should be able to plant.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
he's going to be able to get the plant
off. He does not have a lot of HP.
No, does not have a lot of HP here. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 to clutch to keep your team in this, and doesn't shoot at Flom. Pretty sure he saw him. Let's see how he plays this here. Got to go for
Oh, this is a move. He's flanking both of them.
Oh, no. Man, if he would have peeked out a little farther, he would have been able to see that Flom was not actually on the bomb defusing it, and he probably would have shot right there. He could have just waited. Could have just snuck back into the side of construction, not made any damage, and been able to play that again off that fake.
Still, it was a great attempt by Pex, and just like that, Exertus with an extremely convincing win. My scoreboard just reset. I believe it was